To do it, you need to first break the balance, circle and trap the fingers, and then circle in and down. We're going to break counters into 4 categories, okay? Aggressive counters, technical counters, structural counters, and chi counters.
Me taking somebody off balance. Brilliant.
I'm sorry.
First to apply this.
Sometimes
I take the opponent off balance. Oh, he's done it now. Okay.
Okay,
that's
good.
good.
Yep.
That's great. But yeah, the other times it's just like.
Well, the thing, you know, if it's got to the point where you're grabbing me and you're going to try and pull me off balance, you know,
That's all very funny. So
yeah, okay.
Hold on a bit.
Okay, I'll try and remember to hold on. Okay.
I think there's a point here, which is about the practicing Chi now, which is that basically, if you're good enough to apply the counter to the original lock,
yeah,
you're probably good enough to not have held on in the first place.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, who knows?
Yeah. It's chickens and eggs, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, let's
okay. So let's have a look at. You apply the lock. I'll cooperate with your application of the lock, and then we'll impose a few counters. Okay. So first we have the aggressive counter. Bang, bang. That's a combination of an aggressive counter and a technical counter, I suppose. Do that again. So here's a purely aggressive counter. Okay. And again, here is a less aggressive counter. Now let's look at the structural counter. You support the joint, you can't apply pressure to the joint. Okay, and again, here's a structural counter where you prevent him from applying force. This is obviously not good because of the use of his elbows, or go for the arm. Or the arm lock, or go with the reverse figure 4 arm lock. Oh, okay, and that one, yeah. Okay, here is counter. Again, he puts it on. Now he can put it on as hard as he likes, it's not going anywhere. There's a number of those, they have various benefits and a lot of fallbacks. Okay, this is useful if you then want to get into applying another lock. Okay, so let's look at some more types of, go on. Here, take the hand off. Okay, do it again. Take this hand off and take this hand away. Better than that, go on. Don't leave the hand there in the first place for him to trap. Okay. Some technical counters, go on. Here, okay. Go on. Here, bang. Turning into an arm lock. That's locking the elbow under the body, having struck. So he's got this hand, let's look at that again. Here, he's coming round, there's the elbow into the chin. Here, I'm bringing his arm under the body, you can keep both hands if you like, and then you can drive him down with that. But these are not particularly sophisticated. Here, coming out and going round is better. Try that again. Okay, here, give, pull back. Again. Coming out and taking over. Again, we'll do that more slowly. Here he's coming in. At this point, I withdraw my hand, come out, and fold over into this lock here. Okay, another one. Here, taking the figure 4 lock on his own elbow. Go on. Step, turn, take the figure, the straight bar arm on the leading arm. How many have I done? I've lost count. You can just do these all day. So here I'm going to come through And what I'm folding here is either this, just take this arm out of the way for me, this lock, or if you prefer, put that arm back in. Do it again. Okay. Yeah. So here, I'm going here, and just locking. Henry's trying to wriggle out of that, but I'm just locking in there, really. So, lots and lots of those. I'll show one more counter, just to give you an example of a Chi counter, which is to project my energy into the arm. This isn't about stiffening up, because if it's stiffening, it's not really what we're about. It's about learning to project your energy through the arm and allowing to put the lock on, and then just say, actually, no, that's not working. And if I want to project it even further, to project him away with it. It's a technical counter. You're drawn off balance, the lock's coming on, give, lock, return. It's the same lock, whichever way round you're doing it. If he puts his hands on your fingers and locks your fingers in place, forces you down, go down faster than the pain, circle back up. You trap his fingers, you're in exactly the same position. Here's a more sophisticated technical counter. Here, go with the pain, roll out of it into a reverse wrist lock, wrist twist. Let's get that a little more sophisticated. 1, 2. Okay. Well, I've missed out one of the Chi. Yeah, off you go, do the Chi. Here's a Chi powered counter. Good. See, so you can apply the force, and just by expressing my Chi through my arm, I can support the force, and when I'm ready, I can bounce him out, or I can use it to apply another lock. So, technical counters. 1. 2. 3. 4. So you can see that a lot of these are based upon the principle of giving. Here is the force. Here I give. And here I follow up. So it's following the energy, giving way, changing from yang to yin. He's yang, I'm yin, I give, and here we change, I'm yang because he's reached a point of weakness. Again, give, change. Always following the principle of yin and yang and change. You alright? Up you go. Let's look at that one a little more slowly. Here, he's forcing the arm down in this way. I give into it, and I continue his motion by taking his elbow, projecting it through, and then we can use spiral. Or we can just use G and bounce him off over there somewhere. Do you want to say anything here? You know? No, you're quite happy being the stage. Off we go. So here, reversing round and coming round into a wrist twist or a double wrist twist. You can do that with one hand or with both hands. Here I'll do it with one hand. Give, come back, turn round. Again, it's the same principle of absorb what he's doing and redirecting and following. He's done the same thing to me here. Okay, so now I must change again. Okay, but of course Henry has the ability to change here. And this is the thing about training chin now. Where are you going with that? Okay, that's good. Yeah, use of the hip. Okay. And we'll just freeform around a few ideas, okay? Coming in again. Okay, that's good. We'll cut that one out. in principle, you must remember that Chin Na takes a great deal of practice to become skillful at it. That's on, okay? Once it's on, you've got to look at getting out of it in ways that allow you to move in the direction of the pain. So obviously, Henry's obvious route out of this would be to flip over, but he can find other ways. You can use this arm here, can't he? Shouldering in, lifting up, and away we go. That's probably enough for the time being. If you're going to learn Chin Na, you need to practice an awful lot to get it any good. And most Tai Chi players shouldn't allow Chin Na to happen, should they? It's a useful study, it's within all of the techniques, but it shouldn't happen.